We're at official business.
We'll call this June 11th meeting of the Municipal Planning Commission to order. The clerk may call the roll.
Mr. Sawyers.
Here.
Mr. Yashnik.
Here.
Miss Ellsworth.
Here.
Mr. Hawkins. Mayor Starr.
All right, we have a quorum present. And now we will look at the minutes from the May 14th Municipal Planning Commission. Commission members, you have your minutes available to you. Are there any additions or corrections that need to be noted or made? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the May 14th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. We'll move on to the task at hand, which is old business, 2026-MPC 12, 105 West Pleasant Street, conditional use for a cultural facility. In the interim, we had talked about filling out some more details on a conditional use permit application proposal. And so far, we have between myself kind of setting this boat to sea and Ms. Blankenhorn and Mr. Zimmerman. I believe that has been sent to Ms. Miller. And Ms. Miller, if you'd like to go ahead and come to the podium, maybe swear in.
A reminder that this is a continuation of the previous hearing and she remains under oath.
Okay, so does she need to swear back in for the, okay. So, good there.
I do not need to swear back in?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
we'll just remind you that you're under oath from your previous testimony.
There you go. So first, I believe, do you have some clarifying questions based off of the details that we have provided you? Is that correct?
Yeah, there's just a few.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask, how is, it said something about if it's not used for 6 months at a time, then it will be revoked. So if there's an activity for a defined amount of time, I think it was 6 months.
Sure.
So what is inactivity? Because there are like continuing photo shoots, but if we're just referring to as like the market, then that's only once a year.
So inactivity in this case would be if you walked away from it in its entirety. So the minute that you utilize it as a cultural facility, and we're including the photography business inside, that would also be that activity.
It's all of the activities listed on the conditional use. As long as you do at least one of them, then you're using the conditional use.
Okay.
If I would create a scenario for you, it's you cease doing any sort of operation out of this, it's sitting there for, a year or two,
Okay.
you sell it to somebody else.
Got it.
This is, we're talking about a different conversation at that
Okay.
point.
And then Miss Miller, could you use the microphone?
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay. And then, so I wanted to make sure too, it said like it would be reviewed again if there were a lot of complaints, and I want to make sure that those are verified violations rather than just like mere complaints.
Sure.
Because anybody can complain.
Yeah.
So how are you?
So if somebody calls into the city, they would likely call through either my office, the police department, or code enforcement. Once those are logged, then we would reach out to you and then just say, these are happening. It would mostly be soft complaints at that point, depending on what the violation is. I don't want to get into a situation of hypotheticals, but if they were truly what we considered a violation of, I'll just pick one. How about this? That way we're not just guessing here. If there was you had a maker's market and there were 200 people at the yard, all right, that would be unsustainable for the city, unsustainable for the community, unsustainable for your property, all right? At that point, we would call and say, Ms. Miller, we're fine with you having this cultural facility. This is a good thing. However, we said 50 attendees at one time, not the whole event, but at one time. So make sure that you're continuing to, when you continue to have these events, you're restricting that to 50 people at any given time.
Okay.
And then if that would, continue and you'd be like, thanks, but no thanks, city.
Yeah.
I'll do my own thing. I'd be like,
Okay.
well, no, you won't.
Okay. Okay, great. And then the last one, you kind of touched on it. If I sell it, I don't think I'm ever selling this in my entire life, but
Sure.
just to know,
Yeah.
is it transferred?
Well, we operate under the Justin Bieber rule of government, which is never say never. But if you do, this would transfer with the property unless there was that 6-month period
Got it.
of inactivity,
Okay.
right? So,
Okay. Those are all my questions.
okay. Well, then in that case, I will turn it over to Ms. Ellsworth. Do you have any questions?
I do not.
Have you reviewed the conditional use application and you're good to
Yep.
go? All right. Mr. Yashnik?
No questions.
All right, and you have reviewed the conditional uses and you are good to go?
I am.
Okay. Well, with that said, the chair would entertain a motion for the approval of the conditional use.
I move to approve the conditional use of the property.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for the approval of the conditional use for this cultural facility at 105 West Pleasant Street?
Mr. Sawyers
Yes.
and Mr. Broran, should that say with the conditions?
Is the conditional use with the conditions as added by the,
As presented.
yes.
Is that movement, is that motion in order?
Well, what we should do is we should move to amend the current motion to specify that this includes the conditions as presented.
Mr. Yashnik, would you like to withdraw your amendment?
Well,
Motion.
no,
Or
he's
your
going to
motion?
amend the motion on the table, on the
Oh,
floor.
Lord.
I move to amend the motion to include the conditions set forth.
All right. We have a motion to amend. Is there a second on the motion to amend?
I shall second.
All right, we have a motion that is now amended. Is there any further discussion on the motion to amend? Okay. So now we take a vote on the motion to amend. All in favor of amending the motion, signify by saying, the clerk can call the roll.
Mr. Yashnik,
Yes.
Mr. Sawyers,
Yes.
Ms. Ellsworth.
Yes.
All right, now we go back to the original motion. Is there any further discussion on this motion? Hearing none, the clerk can call the roll.
Mr. Yashnik,
Yes.
Mr. Sawyers,
Yes.
Ms. Ellsworth.
Yes.
So there's a lesson in Robert's Rules of Order for you. Didn't ask for. And also, congratulations on your conditional use as amended. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I'm excited.
You're very welcome. And with nothing else to come before the Municipal Planning Commission, the chair would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right.